back to my channel. My name is GRWM and today I have a really informative video. It's my first video kind of helping you guys that watch my videos. I've had people reach out to me that are really excited to see how I edit my videos because I've been really trying, and I hope that people notice that. I'm going to show you guys how to add green screen effects, how to add music to your videos, how to add pictures and videos as well. So let's get started. Most of this is free. Some of the apps cost money, but overall this is a free, beginner-friendly video. So if it is sounding like that is something you'd be interested in, make sure you subscribe and let's get started. So starting with the basics, whenever you think about starting a YouTube channel, you think about all the things that you need, such as a tripod, a microphone, lighting, but those things aren't necessary right away. Like a camera and a laptop, it's not necessary. When you first start, all you need is a smartphone and something to prop your phone on and natural lighting. Right now I'm using my window. I always record in the daytime as of now. You really don't need to buy anything too expensive when you want to first start. So when starting with your phone, make sure you have your phone horizontal. That is like the most important thing. Like I see a lot of people that start out have their phone vertical and it just doesn't look pleasing to the eye. Hey guys, so I just finished editing my video on how to edit on your smartphone. I also make sure you have a background. It can be simple. It could just be your clean room. It could be in your car. Make sure you have a background that is aesthetically pleasing. Let's get started on the apps that I use. These are essential for editing. And I'm gonna start off with an app that is for my iPhone users. So if you don't have an iPhone, go ahead and skip to this part. iMovie is the most important app you'll have when you have an iPhone. iMovie is honestly, I think iMovie is what I used completely on my first video, which has the most views of my apartment hunting in Atlanta video. So when I use iMovie for my videos, I always use it first. I use it to make my cuts. I use it to add my music, and I use it to add my green screen effects. So the next app that I use is Phonto. Phonto is really important for your thumbnails. Your thumbnails are very important because that is the first thing that people see. It's the thing that people want to click on. If they run across your video, they might not click on it if it's not a nice thumbnail. So if you want me to edit a video on how I make my thumbnails, let me know that. But Phonto is a good app for that. It's completely free. Another app that is super important is YouTube Studio. You need YouTube Studio if you want to start a YouTube video because it shows you your video analytics, allows you to see how many views you get compared to other videos. And this is also where I add my tags in my videos. Tags are really important because if you make a video about a clothing haul, you can put tags like SHEIN clothing haul, Fashion Nova clothing haul, Forever 21, whatever. Those tags will allow your video to pop up when people search those things. So the next app that I use is VSCO. Now this one, it is not free. I pay yearly for my VSCO membership. I think it's $19.99 or $29.99, I don't know, but it's a yearly payment. It allows you to edit the appearance of your videos. So it pretty much lets you add a filter to your videos. So here's my video before I add my filter, and here's my video after I add my filter, just so you could get a little idea of what I do with that. My next app that I use is probably my second most important app that I like to use for editing my videos. And this app is really good for people that have an Android because it also allows you to make cuts to your videos. It allows you to add pictures to your videos. And I do pay for this one only because to do certain things like add videos to your video, it costs money, and I think it's like $2.99 for the membership. You don't have to have the membership to make cuts. You don't have to have it to add pictures. So it's still very helpful if you have an Android and you want to use those formats. So I'll do kind of like a tutorial of how I make cuts, how I add pictures and all of that. The last app that I'm going to mention is Eraser. This allows you to make PNGs, which is helpful for your thumbnail. This one you can be creative however you want. It just comes in handy. You might need to use it. So for my music, adding my music, I feel like there might be an easier way to do this, but I taught myself everything that I know about editing, and this is how I add my music. YouTube is very critical on the music that you choose. You don't want to get a copyright strike, so be very mindful of the music that you use. Don't play like the latest hits or anything because you will get a copyright strike. You can, however, use popular songs, I believe for 15 seconds. I would double check, but if you want to like have something popular in your intro or your outro, that's fine. I would just make it about 10 seconds to be safe. But how I add music is I look on YouTube. I type in usually non-copyright music. Sometimes I'll type in non-copyright music aesthetic because they have really cool music. Usually that is the music that I kind of vibe with and want to play in my videos. So when I find a song that I like, I screen record it. When I finish screen recording it, I open up iMovie, go to audio only. That makes the music play behind what I'm saying. The last thing I want to teach you guys on how I use iMovie, you can add green screen effects, which is really important if you want to add like subscribe effects, like stars I use in my videos also. So go on YouTube again. I also use screen record for this, so I find the video that I want. If it's a subscribe, I type in subscribe green screen and I screen record it, and then I crop it. You don't really have to because you can kind of make it fit the screen, but I crop it and add the video to where I want it. Go to green screen effects, I believe it said. It'll work perfectly and just pop up on your videos. So when I make my cuts, I open up the app. I wait until everything is recorded and I'm happy with what I have recorded, and I use my scroller. So let's say I am speaking and I say a lot, like I just said. So I'll use it to stop right after I say and I will cut it out. So for example, play it again and make sure that you got the right part out. I add pictures and all of that. So I'll open it up, I'll add the video that I want, go to photos, find the photo you want to add, and whoop, there it goes. You do the same with videos. If you decide to buy it for $2.99, you can add videos to your video like in the corner or however you want to do it, and you can also add words. I think the words look better than it does on iMovie, so I think it's really nice to have, instead of using iMovie fonts that they have, it looks better in my opinion. Sound effects, you can do the same thing, screen record a certain sound effect. If you like want a typing sound effect, type in typing sound effect and you'll be able to get that. iMovie and VLLO have some sound effects already, so those can be helpful. I would go ahead and just look at those and scroll down and see if any of those are fitting to what you need. And iMovie also offers voice effects, so if you are making a video to kind of speak over the image that you are wanting, go ahead and record that, and then it allows you to add a voiceover. So those are all of the tips that I have today. I really hope that they were helpful. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and I will do more like this. I really appreciate all you guys for coming. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you all next week. Bye.